Yo, what's up, Bleach fans? This is Rafa from C Manga, and I'm here to give you a review of Bleach 527 Eliminate from Heaven. So, yeah, interesting chapter. Concludes the fight from last time between Kenpachi and Unohana, and it seems like Unohana has been killed. She's been run through with Kenpachi's blade, and even he was shocked. He's like, what do you mean? Like, I think she said that, it's over now. Like, I'm proud of you. And then he was like, what do you mean? He's like, are you telling me you're gonna die now? He's like, he started kind of screaming like, don't die, don't die. He's like, obviously, because he doesn't want her to die for, fighting reasons. Because obviously strongest opponent he's ever fought, and I'm guessing maybe other reasons as well. And yeah, he starts to get really upset about this, and she kind of finds it funny, saying, like a child, she's saying it doesn't really matter now. I've left you everything. Even if you will get bored fighting opponents, you have new people, enemies to fight. You've got friends to argue with, and it's like she's saying she's left him the title of Kenpachi, things like that she couldn't leave him that time as a kid. And we hear someone calling Kenpachi, and it was like he's looking around saying, who's calling me? And he's like, he starts looking towards, and he's saying, I've been watching you from all this time since you were younger and all that. And it's like, now you can finally hear my voice. And he looks around and he looks at his toe, and it's like, he's like, Kenpachi Zaraki. He's like, my name is. And then obviously, like, trolling ways, it just freaking cuts and goes back to where Ichigo and Renji are. And that black guy, I can't remember his name, basically starts off saying 71 hours and 48 minutes, so 3 days and 3 minutes. And he says, Renji, you did good, you passed the test. But Ichigo, you failed. He's like, you didn't pass. And Ichigo's lying on the floor, like, completely out of it, while Renji was standing up. And the guy Ichigo says, like, what do you mean I can still do it? And he's like, please let me try. And he's like, it's not like the time is over. And he's like, it's not about whether the time is over, it's like how I feel about this. It's not a matter of whether you can do it or not. And he's like, because the Asauchi didn't choose you, that's all, can't be helped, it's over. And Nichigo's like, what? Like, going hysterical, because obviously he's coming there to get his Zanpakuto finished. He's like, the black guy's like, you were dumped, don't be whining forever. It's like, these 3 days I understood that Renji was a true Shinigami, and it's like, you're not. And he's like, it's okay, I'll open a way. But it's like, so you can just go back home. And then that Melanie girl comes down, picks him up, and brings him out of the area that they were fighting in. And he's saying, never come back to Soul Society again, that's a place for Shinigami, you're just a human without a Zanpakuto. He's like, it's not a place for you. And he's obviously, Ichigo, being the stubborn guy, he's like, you think I've just come all this way and I'm just going to turn around and go home now? It's like, if I leave, what will happen to Zangetsu? And he explains to him, like, it won't fix, it's like, it won't be changed or fixed either. Well, I'm not going to fix it for you. And he's like, he starts counting like numbers or something, and he's like, Utsu or something, I have no source for a fake Shinigami. And he's like, Ichigo charges forward now, screaming bastard, and then the guy uses some sort of kido and flings it, which wraps around Ichigo, and he gets flung into some portal. And then he's like, bye bye. And then he said, well, the way you are now is like, it's not good enough. He's like, the fact that Asauchi didn't choose you is the fact you were able, and the fact you were able to fight without Asauchi so far is like, you don't understand how serious that is. He's like, you gotta go back now and find out about your roots. And then it's like, even if that means you won't be able to return or come back. So yeah, that was a bit weird. That was actually interesting, because I'm guessing, if I'm right, we're going to see that Ichigo is most likely going to find out about his parents, and most likely his relation to Quincy's and stuff like that. Because I was kind of annoyed when I first read this, because I was like, so what, does that mean he's weaker or something? But I'm guessing it might not be that. I'm guessing because he's a special case, it's most likely he's either got something like locking his power or sealing it or something like that. So it's not like obviously a normal Shinigami would be able to get chosen by Asauchi, but because he is like Renji's a pure Shinigami, so maybe it was easy for him to be chosen by the Asauchi. But because Ichigo is technically a hybrid, he's got several different kind of races in him. I'm guessing it's not so simple for him to choose. So he's fought all this time, and the Asuchi is like, no, they're most likely not interested. Well, Renji was chosen immediately because he's a Shinigami, so they've recognized him as one. And I'm thinking that's pretty much what the black guy was trying to tell Ichigo. It's like they don't recognize you because you're not pure. You're you have several different Shinigami, several different races other than Shinigami in you. So maybe he has to go learn about himself, and then maybe he'll be able to be chosen by the Asuchi. I don't know, but all I can see is it's gonna be him finding about his origins, which I'm quite interested in. And yeah, another said interesting part. I wasn't actually expecting this, but Kenpachi to be hearing his Sanpakuto's spirit was surprising. I never thought he would ever hear that, but wow, I mean, the guy's just come to him like after this fight. Obviously, his power has been returned to its full potential, so it seems like he's chosen this time, or she, whatever the spirit is, has chosen this time to speak to him. So does that mean he's gonna start using Shikai and Bankai, and maybe change the way Squad 11 runs, that they can use that over just using strength and melee? It was really good to see that, but I was kind of upset that Unohana's been killed, and I'm hoping she's just injured and she'll recover, because it seems like a waste just to get rid of her now. The Bankai wasn't even shown properly, and it seems kind of cheap to just use her as a plot device to improve Kenpachi. I think that's unfair to her, and it's a good thing, but it's kind of interesting because obviously no one else can do that for him because no one else is strong enough. But at the same time, I think it's kind of bad for a character to to be used that way. But either way, we'll have to see what happens. It's not made me hate everything so far or hate the chapter. No, it's far from that. But if she's dead, then I'll accept it. But if not, I'll be pleased because I want to see more about her and her Bankai. So yeah, other than that, I thought this was a really good chapter. It was fast, but it had a bit in there. The fact that they had both the end of the Kenpachi fight and seeing what happened with Ichigo and Renji. So yeah, there's a lot to be revealed in the next few chapters, and I can't wait for that. So yeah, that's about all I can say. So what do you guys think? Did you enjoy the chapter? Do you think my theory about Ichigo going back to find out about his roots might be legit, and the reason why the Asuchi didn't choose him? And as I said, yeah, usual, leave a like if you like the chapter and the video, and subscribe for more content in the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.